Our beat reporters first, please.
Well, Steve, it was just a 4-point game at the end of the first quarter, but what did you guys do to blow this out?
Well, I thought our defense got a lot better in the second quarter, Kerr, and we finally started getting into the ball, and then that loosened up the game so that we were able to get out and transition and kind of take charge. And they were on the second night of a back-to-back, so we knew they were going to be a little tired, and thought we did a good job of just pushing the tempo and breaking the game open.
Outside of Steph's 11 three-pointers, you guys tied your franchise record with 24 three-pointers, I think it was. Is that just a lucky shooting night, or what goes into being able to hit 24 three-pointers?
Well, ball movement, that's the whole thing, Kendra. When we move the ball like we did tonight, and we're going to get open looks. And I thought, that was really good. I think Baze has been fantastic for us, playing more, getting more of an opportunity. And, when he's on that weak side, he's doing a good job of recognizing either, knocking down the shot or just quickly moving the ball. And so he's been great. He's really given us a boost. And obviously, Steph and Draymond are in perfect sync together. So they're getting the defense to react, and then everybody else is just responding and moving the ball to the open guy.
Last one for Kerr, because we're going to want to hurry up tonight. We're supposed to be in Cleveland at 3:30 in the morning. So go ahead, Kerr.
I just wanted to build on your feeling that you can sense something clicking, because Draymond said earlier this month, no play-in game is going to motivate me at this point in my career. But in the same breath, he said, I want to win every game. I hate losing. So what are you sensing about everybody's engagement for this mission to start climbing up the standings?
I'm sorry, I missed the last part of the question.
What are you sensing about everyone's engagement for this mission to keep climbing up the standings?
Oh, everybody's engaged. We got a good chunk of the season left, and we're playing well, so we have a great opportunity, and everybody's excited about it. So, here we go.
Thank you. We'll have a couple other guys in here shortly.
Draymond, can you sense you guys building up some momentum as you try to make this playoff push and, position yourselves as best as you can down the stretch?
We haven't won 4 games all year. So, it's important that we continue. We're at 3 in a row. Got another one tomorrow. It's important that we play the same brand of basketball we played tonight. The ball was flying around. I think we had 23 assists or something like that in the first half. When that second unit came in at the start of the second quarter, they really picked it up defensively. And when they picked it up, we knew once we put up some force defensively that we could break this game open. And, Juan T came in, and changed the game with his ball pressure. There starts the second quarter, and everybody else follows suit. And, that was the game for us. So we got to continue to have that mentality.
You guys have won 3 straight games for the second time this year, 4 of your last 5. Does it feel like something's clicking for you guys? I
think we are playing better. Offensively, the ball is moving. That's the staple of of this organization. It's the ball movement on the offensive end. And defensively, I think early on in the year we kind of was building that defensive reputation, and we kind of let go of the rope a little bit. These last few games, that's been back, and we're going to continue to win games, which I think we can and we will. That has to be a non-negotiable.
You've mentioned ball movement a couple times now, and that was a staple during that dynastic run. Is that a sign now of you guys just building chemistry and getting to know each other a little bit more?
Definitely. When you know what spots guys are going to be in, it makes everything a lot easier. And the reality is we're still not there yet, but we're getting better. And, as long as we continue to improve, that's all that matters. But, I think as we continue to play more and more together, everybody's continuing to get more familiar with, their reads and, the next pass and all of those things. And if we can continue to get better at that, our team will continue to improve.
Last couple more in here shortly. Knock on here. there.
Looney, you've been around this team for a long time. You've been a part of the biggest moments in team history. What are you sensing right now about what the team is putting together?
I feel like we got a little bit of momentum. Coach has been talking about just getting some momentum and winning some games and putting a run together to play some good basketball. And I think this is a good time for us. Good test coming up. Some real winnable games, and as long as we can health on our side and keep guys going, hopefully we should put together a win streak and start playing some of our best basketball. It's been a lot of ups and downs this season, and we're trying to build a chemistry all year. I think we're starting to put a couple games together. We're starting to know where each other are going to be at. And, of course, when you got Steph playing at a level like this, we just been riding on him.
What are the keys to everything clicking? What are the things that you notice that always seems to be happening when you guys put a win streak together?
Whenever we play defense at a high level, that's something that's been our identity all year. And we've been relying on the defensive end the whole season. And when we play high-level defense like we've been the last few games, offense is usually take care of itself. We've been really moving the ball, setting good screens, and everybody's been sharing the ball. And that's probably been the biggest difference on the offensive end. We kind of know what to expect. We got a good feel on what works for this group and for this team. And I think everybody's comfortable in their roles now. And now it's just time to go out there and compete, try to put some wins together.
Do you feel like I'm glad it's happening. Do you feel like it's a little late in the season for everybody to start figuring out their roles and understanding why, that kind of happened with new players and injuries? But what do you think about discovering those roles now?
I don't think it's too late. In a team where we got a lot of injuries, a lot of guys in and out, different circumstances to the season. It's not like typical season that we're used to. So a lot of things have been different, and the guys have been trying to figure it out. And I think we've been doing a good job of staying alive and competing and figuring it out. We've been pretty good at the defensive end, but offense we just got to figure out our roles and what to expect. And then we started getting to a groove, and the guys know each other's games, and guys are getting consistent minutes. And I think when you lose and face adversity, you got to look yourself in the mirror. And I think we did that as players and as coaches. We try to figure out, and we've been challenging each other to go out there and compete as a team and play better. And I think we've been doing that the last few games, but there's a lot of season left. We gotta keep competing and keep playing together.
All right, we're gonna get Jordan Poole in here next. Thank you. CP, we're ready. Asking them. All right, go ahead for Jordan. Name and affiliation, please.
R2.
Jordan, the defense seemed to come alive in that early second quarter. You got your offense going. How important was that, though, to turn the game? Because it was a 4-point lead, started the quarter. Next thing you know, you guys were up 13, 15, 17. How important was the defense in that quarter?
Pretty important for our momentum and our run. I think Draymond came to the bench and told us as soon as we, string together a couple of stops and we can find ways to stop them from scoring on the defensive end, we'll kind of be able to blow the lead open a little bit. And we were, pretty good offensively, but as soon as we picked up our defense, we kind of got a lead.
Jordan, Mark Haynes here. When you're coming off the bench, you had great game first off. You put up 17 points and had 4 assists. How difficult is it for you to stay aggressive, scoring the ball as well as making sure keeping other guys involved?
I think that just comes with the role I have. Being able to be aggressive and try to score. And looking to get my teammates involved, but also still finding ways to play within the game and make it easier for my teammates and play make. But they want me to be aggressive. They want me to score.
But just go out there and play my game, and just something that you kind of got to juggle. But it's my role, so you got to figure it out.
All right, you're off the hook. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, we'll have Steph in here shortly.
Ball movement was really a big part of your guys' game during those championship runs. How do you now sustain the type of ball movement that you had tonight?
Being intentional about it and understanding we can always get a good shot, but with the lineups that we have out there, our best bet is to search for that great shot, and usually that comes with, force of cuts and moving to just the open guy. Coach says that all the time, but it is, sometimes it's you have to trust that you're going to get to that and not try to force things, every possession. And you saw it tonight. Over the last 3 games, we've established a rhythm around that and found a way to, create really good shots. And everybody feeds off of that energy. You can see all the smiles out there. It's not, there's no coincidence that playing that way and everybody feeling involved and creating great shots. It's contagious, the joy that you play with like that.
Is there also trust needed from you to your other teammates to knock down those shots after you make the extra pass, or just building this chemistry? Because I know a lot of these guys on the roster this year weren't here during that run and stuff.
Yeah, but that comes by just the reps. Even tonight in the first quarter, we didn't start off blazing hot, but we were creating good shots. And so over the course of 48 minutes, one, it wears on the defense because you're flying around having to, make multiple efforts, and it seems like, the ball does move faster than bodies, do. So you're, playing with force that way. But the trust comes because everybody feels involved and there's space out there. So just kind of, the proof is obviously in the pudding with how we played, recently.